The ODS.Form module is an easy way that you can create a customized, submittable form on your website. You can use this for things like prayer requests or registering for events or signing up for an email newsletter and so forth. In this case, I'll show you how to do a prayer request module, or prayer request in the form module. So we'll choose ODS.Form from our drop-down list and add it to our top pane. You'll notice that we have a title. I put in prayer request. It always comes with a submit button. And if we roll over the blue drop-down arrow, we can add a form item. Basically what adding a form item is it's adding a question to your form. And when I click on that, you'll see that I have 7 different types of form items that I can add. The first is text field. And for the label, I'm just going to type in name. I can make this field required if I want, so that the individual filling out the form has to put their name. And I'll click Save. And we see here that we've got a simple text field, has name, and they can type their name in there. I'll roll back over this blue drop-down arrow and choose Add Form Item again. This time, instead of text field, I'm going to choose radio buttons. And for the label, I'm going to type grade. And let's say you're working with high school students. This might be for your youth website. And so for the values, I'm going to say 9, semicolon, 10, semicolon, 11, semicolon, 12. And if you didn't remember that, you can look up here and you can see in the values field, enter multiple items separated by a semicolon. In the selected value field, enter one of the items. So if I wanted one of these items to already be selected for my students, let's say most of my students were 10th graders, I could put in a selected value of 10. Now I don't want to do that in this case, and I don't want to make this required either. So I'm going to leave that box unchecked, and I'm going to click Save. So now you see we have a multiple choice question here, and I can only choose one of those answers. You'll notice as I click one, it deletes the other one. So I have name and grade. The next item I'll add is the actual prayer request. So from this drop-down list, I'll choose text area. And for the label here, I'll type in request. And I'll make this required. And I'll click Save. So now I've got a form, a prayer request form. So someone comes and types in their name, their grade, and their request. Now the next obvious question is, where does this information go once someone clicks Submit? And I'll show you how to set that up in the next tutorial.